Hello, my name is Brittany Giles, and this is my YouTube channel. I am a video log and I am a blog. Basically, this is an introduction video, just basically talking about, music and current events and politics. Now, mind you, these are my opinions, and I don't get sponsored by anybody. I'm really just doing this off bat because I have a lot of things on my mind, so I just want the world to hear it, whether I have 1 subscriber or to 1,000,000 subscribers. At least I'm getting the message out, and somebody is listening. Okay, so for my first topic today, let's talk about Epstein. Now, there is a lot of speculation that he committed suicide, or he was, hanged, or, he was killed. Basically, they're just trying to cover up a lot of BS that's going on. Rumor has it that he had a lot of names or documents proving otherwise, about big wig people in the industry, politics, music, So it's awfully coincidental that when he is sentenced in jail, that he commits suicide out of nowhere. And excuse me, I'm gonna not censor myself, but that's one of the reasons why they haven't really went for Harvey Weinstein so bad or so hard, because he's to say the least, he is a powerful person. And as of right now, he's avoiding a lot of jail time by doing like secret settlements and all this crazy stuff. But anyway, back to Epstein. So after his death, the FBI is looking into it, his lawyers looking into it, everybody's looking into it. But come to find out, U.S. Chief of Prison, the guy who runs our prison system, he was removed today after Epstein's death. My thing is, how many colored people is gonna have to pass away? Black, white, Latino, Indian, Arab, colored people, right? How many of us has to die in these third world country prisons, or in these prisons in the United States, for something like this to happen? Yeah, we wanted change, but we're getting change based off this, and not that I'm saying that it was the right thing to do, but I'm like, there were bigger people, bigger stories than him, and now something is changing. It's just absolutely funny. The fuckery is real. And also people stealing other people's organs while they're alive. That's real. That's actually one of the biggest underground markets as of today. It's one of the biggest markets, right now. They take people's organs while they're alive. That's why we really don't hear nothing about an organ donors list, or people who need organ donors, or just donors, period, because people taking them. 9 times out of 10, that's usually what happens, especially in Chicago. I hear that's really big, but that's hearsay. I'm trying to bring you current, up-to-date, actual facts news. But that is hearsay, but it also is very true about the organ stealing. Okay, now I don't really want to jump off track, but it's gonna happen. I'm gonna jump off track. I am. And I just feel like, my opinion, like I said, I just feel like, if we sit down and have these conversations, pertaining to these issues, a lot of things would happen. Hence, we always try to communicate before we actually do something. You know what I'm saying? So it is really hard. Another big topic is really big. It only took 5 years to happen. The officer who choked Mr. Eric Garner to death 5 years ago, the NYPD is just now firing him. Now, mind you, it took a lot for him to do that. Now, mind you, NYPD, New York City Police Department, is one of the most corrupt organizations behind the LAPD, right? They're very corrupt. Everything gets looked away. You know, like nothing ever happens. They really believe, stand by everything no matter what. So, like I was saying, the guy who choked Mr. Garner has now been officially relieved from his duties. He was fired from the NYPD. That's breaking news. That's breaking news worldwide. Okay. You know, and the crazy thing about it is we've been waiting for something to happen. Just like we were waiting for something to happen in the Trayvon Martin case. George Zimmerman, he's still alive. His heart is still beating. You know, he's still here. Not that I'm saying, you know, one death solidifies another death. I'm not saying that. I will never condone any death. What I'm saying is, Baby Boy was a teenager, you know, and the fact that his mom and his dad, you know, are making this a big awareness, not letting his name sleep. One of his parents is actually running a race right now to be a part of the governor, to have a seat in the governor. So I applaud them. Okay. Mommy. So what I'm saying is, I apologize. That was my baby. So like I was saying, you know, one of his parents are running for a seat right now. That speaks volume. That speaks a lot of volume. They want to see change where they're living, so why not? Okay, and the third topic I want to cover is this R. Kelly situation. Now, let's see. I grew up listening to R. Kelly. You know, I'm not gonna front. I grew up listening to him. I grew up knowing him, like, as far as like any other fan. I've seen the videos. I have seen the tapes. I've seen all of that, and you know, a part of me is just very disgusted because you never want to disclose that part of your personal life. You never want to discuss that or disclose that. And I feel like that's where R. Kelly failed, by disclosing his private life. There are many artists, politicians, entrepreneurs, people in the limelight that we still don't have no clue about if they're married, if they have kids, because they don't want the criticism. They want it. Their private life is their private life. Now, my opinion is, him having the girls, being hostage, and all this craziness, you know, it just sounds crazy. Whether he did it or not, all of this sounds crazy. Just like with Bill Cosby. Why now? Okay, I understand. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand, because, you know, I'm a victim myself. Not like that. I'm a victim myself, and it took me 5+ years to speak my truth. But I don't want to contradict myself now. But it's just awfully funny that all these young ladies are saying different things about him. You have one girl who says she's not being kept. You have another girl, she is being kept. It's just a lot. Now I'm hearing that he's actually in prison, and he didn't show up for this last hearing because he couldn't read his Bible or he couldn't read fan mail. My thing is, brother, from a sister to a brother, I feel like you need help, and I feel like this time in prison should help you reform. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. And like I said, this is Brittany Giles signing off.